Okay, so now in the view, you have to hide non-video participants, and then they're gone.
View and hide non-video participants.
Yes.
Was that correct?
Yes, one is still here. I don't want to see you.
Like this.
Mm.
Still says that we're... Or maybe we should take speaker. Then it's one at a time. So now...
If you record it in the cloud or you record it on your computer? Because you can choose in the recording what videos you have. You have like speaker view, gallery view. Normally it's all checked, so you have everything you can choose.
Yeah, now I have the speaker, but when I'm speaking, I see you. I see the both of us up there. So let's do it like this. What do you see? Do you see us? Do you see a big picture or two small pictures?
I see two small pictures, but I can do speaker. But I prefer, because it doesn't matter what I see. Actually, it doesn't even matter what you see. It matters what you checked for the recording. So probably you checked it all.
Usually we're just two of us. But I shouldn't use gallery then. Gallery is what I usually have.
Yeah.
But then we see that you are recording.
Yes, exactly. So let me
So
see how.
I'll take speaker.
The one that you see on the gallery. Just remove it. Don't report it. Just remove it, and then there will still be one that is not visible.
I see one.
The one that you see, you click on the blue three dots.
Oh, ask to unmute.
No, you can remove it.
Let's see here. Remove.
Yes, and don't report.
Remove.
And then there will still be one.
Note taker. But then,
yes. Yeah. I have still one working. Yes. Fine. You see, we have three participants, and there's the two of us. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
This is because I'm doing this so many times. I have gone through all this finding out. So.
Okay. So.
Okay, we're good to go.
The thing is that, well, we have an organic talk, and then I will end everything and say bye-bye to the audience and bye-bye to you. But if you stay, we can, finish the recording and then chat a bit.
Of course.
Well, the thing is that my audience, they are both men and women. But if you want to speak more like direct to women, that's okay. I just want I want you to know that it's going wider. But if it's better for you, it's your company, so you have to speak for you. And if it's
we won't leave the man out, of course not. We're inclusive. We love men.
But also, if there is something special you want to highlight, if you have a course coming up or whatever, a book coming out. So please feel free to promote it. Okay?
Awesome. Thank you so much. Yes, I will talk about the new website. And I will invite the women to join her space, which is a community for smart, conscious, high-achieving women. So, I'm sorry I cannot invite a man there.
Okay.
It's like, if it was a football club, women would not have access. So, yeah.
It is what it is. Yeah.
It is, absolutely.
So, are you ready?
I am.
And I hear you, so my volume is up. Yes. Okay, so recording. No, it's been a while since I've done this. A recording on this computer is.
Yeah, I can see that you started recording to your local computer.
No. But it usually comes up, I wonder if it's something to do with that you have started your.
It is because I am already recording, but you can record without any problem. You just hit it, and just to make sure, I can also record if you want to, but normally you want me to stop for a moment and then do it again with the note taker. To make sure.
But I will do this. It usually comes up that I have to choose things, but it doesn't now. Why? I don't know.
Yes, normally you can choose.
Now it's not recording. Do you have record? No.
I can record if you want to. I can send a request. But if not, let's do this. Delete the other one. Delete my note taker in the participants. And then I will put it on again. You will have to give permission again. But then you are sure that you are recording.
Remove participants, recording permissions.
Participants, you click on the note taker, on the 3 dots on Helena's note taker. I'm sorry to make it so complicated. I thought it would be helpful.
No, it doesn't say, because it says recording permission and remove participants, but then that's you too.
No, remove Helena's note taker.
Doesn't say.
Okay.
I will
go to view and show non-video participants.
Mm-hmm.
And then you will see the other one on the screen, Helena's note taker. And then you click the 3 dots. And then you remove it.
But hide yourself view. There's no note taker here. I don't know.
Okay. If not, if you allow me to record, then you are sure it is recording. I send a request to you.
Yeah.
And then I send everything to you.
Allow recording. Okay. So.
But I'm pretty sure that you have it.
Oh, I'll start here now.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh. No. Okay, so I hope we are recording now. Welcome to this session and with inspiring talks. And today we have Helena de Munich from Belgium, and her company is based in London, and she is in the south of Spain. Welcome, Helena.
Thank you, Michaela. It's an honor to be here. I'm thrilled to be here.
Thank you for being here. So tell us a little bit about what your company is doing.
Well, actually, my company, Oxygen for Leadership, is based in London and is the legal entity for my activities. And what I am doing, what is my mission and my passion, is coaching. I am what I call a transformation guide for smart, conscious, and high achieving women leaders. I work with women executives and entrepreneurs that are at a crossroad and that are looking for guidance in terms of what to do next, in terms of how to build momentum in their lives, in terms of how to find life fulfillment. Because I meet a lot of people, men and women, that are basically asking themselves, I built this professional career. I was successful, or I was very successful, but is this all there is? I spent all my time, all my energy. I invested so much in this career. And now I am, I don't know, 35, 40, 45, 50, and there should be more. Does that make sense, Michaela?
It does, really. Yeah. So how long have you had this? Yeah. How long have you had this company?
Oh, I should say I'm a serial entrepreneur. I started my own business when I was 25. I was very passionate, very ambitious, and had very little patience. And at 25, I just wanted to, change the world or conquer the world. And I was working as a recruitment consultant for a UK company. And there was an opportunity, and I just decided to jump and to start my own business in recruitment. So I was in recruitment from 1990 until 2013. I ran a company with 8 people on the payroll, and we were recruiting finance and legal. But as of 2007, I started coaching because I felt that the reason a lot of people came to apply for a job was not to move to that job, but to run away from where they were, because for some reason they felt stuck. And I thought coaching could do a lot better job than finding another job for them. It was more deeper, more connected. And so I am in coaching since 2007, which was another switch in my life and in my professional career, where a lot of people said, you are crazy. You have this credibility in recruitment. Why would you change? And I said, because I want to change. I'm not afraid to change. I trust myself. And probably this is like kind of the topic of this conversation, isn't it?
And the time we're living in, it's more people are looking for something else. Is this everything, or what's now? So have you seen any change during the times?
Well, what I notice is that a lot of people ask that question, but they don't go into action. They ask that question sometimes very conceptual. And then they say, okay, I don't know. I don't know. And some of them are going deeper and are really reflecting on who they are. And that's really important, the reflection on who you are as a person. What is your passion? What do you want to, what's your relevance in life? What's your legacy in life? What are your values? Are you doing something that is aligned with your values? Do you know your values? All these questions are going very, very deep. And these are not questions that you can find the answer on alone. So it takes a quest, it takes a coach, or at least a mentor, or somebody who has already done this kind of work to join, because doing this alone is almost impossible. And I'm not saying that because I am a coach. I'm saying that because I also experienced that. I have a coach. I have always had coaches. I always had a mentor or two, because I knew that on your own, it's very difficult to find the answer. And if you talk with your friends, and especially with your family, they will say, no, don't change, don't go, because this is, your comfort zone. And probably it's also my comfort zone. Because if you do something else and you're my husband, or you're my wife, you're my partner, then what about me? Because maybe you won't be that available for me anymore. Or who will take care of the children if you go on this entrepreneurial adventure? So no, don't do that. Wait. or, times are bad, don't do it. There's the war, and there was COVID, and there's so many reasons not to do it. And all these reasons are external reasons. Yeah. So it is very hard. It's a challenge to step out of all these external influences and listen to your own voice. Yeah.
Yeah. What I'm thinking about now when you're talking about your journey is courage. You had not that long experience from your employment, and you started to coach, and you want people to go into themselves and feel what they want and not be exposed to the outer world that much. And it takes courage. So how do you give courage or help your clients take courage and take the leap to go on?
Well, when I started my first business, it wasn't courage. It was boldness. I was very young. I was 25. I had my university degree 3 years before that. The world was my playground. I had no children. I had no mortgage. I had nothing to lose. What could I lose? So I just started my business, and it turned out to work well. So this gave me confidence. Yeah. And then I conquered many things. We could be hours here in terms of things that happened to me, like things happen to other people. And maybe actually it's just life happening. It's just, how the world is organized. But if you have been able to build that confidence and to build that courage step by step, then the next step is easier. It's like, when you run the marathon, you start training, you don't start running 3 hours for the first time, so you prepare for that. So you take baby steps, and then you build your confidence, and you build experience, and you build your community, you build a network, people, because when I was young, I could do everything alone. I didn't need any help. I was independent and responsible, and I could do my own things, and I could solve my own problems. But I learned that the hard way. And there are a lot of situations where things are a lot easier if you ask for help with the right people. So yes, courage and confidence and community. So these are 3 C's. Maybe we should find some more C's, but those are things that help you. Those are things that can help you. And especially for women, because as you know, I am a coach focused on women leaders, because we have different challenges, and we have biologically, culturally, other challenges than men. And I'm not saying men don't have challenges, especially not if they want to make this move from, being on a payroll, maybe being in a golden cage, and then going free, breaking free, becoming an entrepreneur, start your own business. That is that women aim a lot lower than men. Research has shown that women and men asked, if you would be an entrepreneur and you are 3 years from here, what would be your profit or your turnover? That women, by definition, aim a lot lower. The same goes for salary negotiations. The same goes for promotion negotiations. Women need more support. Women need more sponsorship. And this is a very important aspect of my coaching, the sponsorship, the amplification, really connecting them with their inner power centers and showing them what is possible, showing them their potentials, because we can do a lot more than we think, and we can certainly do a lot more than other people tell us to do. And this goes for men and women, of course. It is about, checking what you have in terms of capabilities, in terms of talents, in terms of skills, in terms of experiences. We have a lot. If you are a woman and you have a family, then you know how to budget. then you know how to organize, you know how to plan, you know how to negotiate with your children, with your partner, you know how to prioritize, you know those things, and you just use them in your professional life. So there's a lot of things that we already have. And then, of course, you can also be realistic, of course, and see what are the skills that I need if I want to, start my own business. And you just, I mean, there's internet. There's internet. It's everywhere. You can take courses. You can take master classes. You can take these interviews that Michaela is so generously providing, bringing you information, ideas, insights, inspiration, courage. So there's a lot we can do if we really want to. And I encourage everybody to do that. As you can hear, I am a fan of every entrepreneur in the world, Michaela.
Yeah. And what I was thinking about when you were talking about taking step by step, there are a lot of women, mostly women I have interviewed, and they have talked about just, I didn't know that I were going, I had a mission, I have a mission, but I just took one step at a time, and it turned out this way. Because when you come to a crossroad, maybe you turn direction a little bit, but you have the mission straight forward. So I think it's very important to say that if you have a company, you have had it for years, you start with some kind of direction and what you want to do, but you take it step by step.
Exactly. Although I would say there is a moment that you need to accelerate, that you need to really make the leap and say, okay, no, I'm 100% in. I'm all in. Because if you're not, especially if you are doing this and you want to make a living, then it's important that you are 100% in and that you know about finance, about marketing, about sales, your message. So it's really going for the extraordinary results then, because if not, there might be like something happening that you did not expect, and because you're going slow, you might paralyze and you might say, okay, there's, I don't know this term in English, but something is going like this, and then it's accelerating, and then it's flying, and it's it's launched. It's like a rocket. It's launched. It's really important that you can do that also. And then, of course, you still can course correct. It doesn't mean that it's like a projectile that you don't know where it is going. You can still course correct if you have your mission clear. If you have your mission clear and your values, then one day, you just accelerate it, and you're doing it, and you're fully in, and you feel that flow, and you feel that energy, and other people can feel it too. Because if you start your own business and you don't trust it fully, and you don't really believe in it yet, how do you think other people will believe you? How do you think people will buy from you?
Yeah.
If you are like,
Oh.
I'm going to be slowly, I don't, no, actually, this is a lesson I learned from Marissa Murtagroyd. She is an amazing mentor. I am, because I'm still taking programs, on and on. Once you start, you don't stop. And she says, progress over perfection. And basically, if you know what you're doing, you only have to be 3 steps. She says 1, but I'm the prudent one. You only have to be 3 steps ahead from your customers.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does.
So
it does.
Go. And in the steps you are ahead, in the steps that you can service your clients or your customers, you are all in. It's very, very important. Yeah.
I like to ask you something from your website. You say that you have a holistic approach and you use unlike traditional services. Can you elaborate?
Hey, yes, actually, this is you asking me where I am unique in my coaching approach. And I am unique in two areas. First of all, the holistic approach is basically focusing on the whole person. A lot of coaching is focused on the professional, and I've been there. I've been in leadership coaching, I've been in executive coaching, and we were just picking on that part, that area of improvement of that woman or that man, mainly or mostly, even if it was an executive, suggested by their boss, by their N plus one, like, Karine, you really should improve your delegation skills, or you really should improve your strategic acumen, things like that, or your executive presence. This is only a little part of a person. If you focus on the whole person, because what happens in a professional life also has an impact in the private life, and vice versa. I mean, it is not like you can separate these parts. So I always go, and I always start also with self-leadership. This is the most important. This is the fundamentals and the basics. If you cannot lead yourself, don't imagine leading other people in a good way, or don't imagine leading a company or navigating change or navigating disruption. So I am in this aspect, I'm unique because I work with the person. And the second thing is that I work women-centered, and that means that the approach that I have, it will take very long to explain that in detail. So I would invite people who want to learn more about that to go to my website, which is helenadebung.com, and read everything there. I'm working on the self-concepts. I'm not working on behaviors. I'm not working on strategies and processes. I'm not working on skills. This is like behaviors and skills might be outcome, changing the behaviors on skills of working on self-concepts, working on values, working on belief systems. So those things are very, very different, especially since I'm also working with the 3 power centers that we are accessing as women. And I'm sorry, something came up here. So basically, the experience you have as a client, as a coachee, is completely different. On top of that, here in the south of Spain, I am living on the top of a mountain, and I do retreats. So women can choose to come here for 5 days and really have a very, very deep immersion in connecting with themselves, connecting with nature, and really benefiting from all the levers that we have here to generate flow, focus, energy, and whatever you need to make that next step. Yeah.
Sounds perfect to have a retreat in southern Spain. But
yes, and I'm enjoying it every day. I feel very blessed. Yes.
Yeah. So if we are going to find you, you said your website, but do you have something else you want to invite us to or promote?
Absolutely. Well, on the website, you will have access, or you have the possibility, this is women only, I'm really sorry, to join Her Space. And Her Space is a community for smart, conscious, and high-achieving women that want to learn more, that want to connect, that want to exchange, that want to support other women. So if you go to my website, you will see there the possibility to go to Her Space. And for everybody that is listening, you are very welcome to connect with me on LinkedIn. Every Monday evening at 8:30 p.m. Central European Time, I do a LinkedIn Live for women leaders on a topic. I'm co-hosting this with other people, other women that are bringing interesting topics. Like last week was on how to find a lasting relationship as a high-achieving woman, or it could be about digital nomads for women. So it's very, very different every week. And this is, everybody can join, also the men, because we are very inclusive. The only thing is for my community, her space, the narratives and the language and the community is really focused on women leaders. So that's why it is an exclusivity. So this is how people can join me, Michaela.
Perfect. Thank you so much for our inspiring talk. And I wish you all the best in the future. And yeah, have a lovely day in Spain.
I will. I have a lovely day. I have a lovely life. And I wish all your audience and you a very, very happy life, full of inspiring people and challenges and adventures. And I really hope you make that step. If you have it in your head, connect with people who can help you and support you and make that move. Become an entrepreneur, because that is a place where you can really, really make a difference in the world. And the world needs your voice, the world needs your courage, and the world needs your service. So just do it.
Thank you so much, Helena.
Welcome.
And thank you, everybody. See you next time. Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Oh, it's just 2 minutes left. I don't know what happened, but
remaining meeting time. Okay, and I see here Michaela has stopped recording this meeting. Okay, not to worry, because I have the recordings. But remaining meeting time. Do you have a professional account? Because this seems like, but we can log in again, because this seems like this free Zoom 40 minutes. Is that possible?
Free Zoom. Yeah, I don't have a business account. I have a free.
This explains it, Michaela, because Zoom has changed this. So you can only meet 40 minutes if you have a free account. Yes. Before you could do a limit with 2 people, and the 40 minutes was for more than 2. But now, since a couple of months, it's for everybody. If you don't have a professional account, and probably that is also why you were not able to record in the cloud. The free version, they just limit the benefits all the time. But don't worry, I have recorded.
But I had a business account before. That's why it's just very strange.
Understand.
But I will check if I have the recording.
I will send you my recordings right after this conversation. You want me to log in again? You need more time with me, because then we
no, it's fine.
Again. Yeah. Okay. Are you happy with the result of the conversation?
Yeah, I was a little bit stressed out because did you see the 10 minutes? It came up a square.
I did. Yes.
So yeah, it was shorter than I expected, but yeah. One thing I was thinking about when I looked at your page, your home website, you have sponsorship, but do the clients come from these companies?
Clients are coming from corporates, or they are entrepreneurs, yes.
So they sponsor programs?
Oh, no, sponsorship is not in